You got this, girl. Just a bit more.
What's going on, Null? Something the matter?
Oh, hey, Copen. I was actually in the middle of teaching Null about our world.
I'm terrible at memorizing things, and I got so confused.
Was Kohaku trying to teach you weird stuff?
Hey, come on. I wouldn't teach her anything weird.
So the Minos were hunted down by Sumeragi, who were adepts with Septima powers, and Pulse Asher's striker came and...
I see. Forget all that, Null. It's nothing important.
I just need a bit more. I almost have it. So on the path to Eden, Chloe and the Q-tron rode the gun bike while firing ecstasy shots.
That girl's gone completely off the rails.
Just don't overdo it.
Oh, Copen, have you been making use of your abilities? If you purchase abilities from the menu screen, you can really upgrade your performance. There's no limit to how many you can use, and you can have any number of them active at once. Wait a minute. That means if you use all of them at once, you could become Super Copen.
Well, about that. If you bust your butt and find tons of Energia cores, you could use them all, but the cost would be crazy high. You should probably just buy the ones you want. But hey, even without fancy abilities, you're already pretty dang super boss.
I know you've only been going to the blocks where the Gravekeepers are, but there's other blocks in the pillar too, you know? We should check some out when things settle down a bit. We could go swimming at the beach or hiking in the mountains.
Every block has security bots patrolling it. We can't afford to go sightseeing.
Oh yeah, what a bummer.
We could try to put in a request when we reach the top of the pillar and access the mother computer. If we just ask to disable the defense system.
Mother is the supervisory AI, right? I doubt that request will get very far.
But I've been getting along so well with everyone else so far. If we just talk to Mother, I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
That'd be nice.
Hey Lola, didn't you used to have a bunch of weapons you could use? What happened to those?
Yeah, about that. When Copen was making a new body for himself, he updated me too. Turned out my old EX weapons didn't work very well with my new version update. The only thing we got to play nice with it was Anchor Nexus.
It's certainly the most unique EX weapon we had, but it really proved its worth during our last conflict. EX weapons use the power of Septimas, which we still don't fully understand. We were lucky to optimize even one of them.
Oh, I thought Lola might have just gone and sold all your old ones.
Hey, I wouldn't do something like that.
You're always so polite, Null.
Of course! Humans are our creators, so we could never be rude to them.
You don't have to be so stiff, though. Wouldn't it be great to just let loose a bit?
Let loose? So, I should fully disassemble myself?
Whoa! Hold on! Don't do that!
That was just a little worker joke. Was that a sufficient amount of loose?
Jeez, you learn fast sometimes, don't you?
Optic Barrier is an EX weapon that fires 4 energy beams in the cardinal directions.
It's great for attacking stuff in a wide area. The beams also change direction each time you press the EX weapon button. You could just hold it down too, I guess. The barrier that the beams create is super handy when you're surrounded by enemies.
A halo of light. Sounds kind of divine, right? Oh, great Lola! We are in awe of your radiance.
Quit kneeling. Cryoflash is an EX weapon that slows the flow of time in the surrounding area. If I'm locked onto an enemy, it can completely stop their movements altogether. A weapon that can manipulate time itself. This world has some incredible tech.
Oh, I'm sure if you looked hard enough in our world, you could find an adept who can do that.
Maybe, but I've never heard of one.
Gatling Blitz is a powerful EX weapon that uses a... that's right, Gatling gun. It takes a little bit of time before it can fire, but when it does, hot dang, it's really powerful. Just keep in mind, once you let her rip, it'll keep firing until you run out of energy. But here's some pro strats for you. Just press the EX weapon button again to make it stop shooting. Easy peasy.
I also happen to overhear that there are some objects that can only be destroyed with the Gatling Blitz. So when you find something suspicious, get it spinning and let her rip.
You know, it sounds way more threatening when you say it, Null.
Hey, Copen, what happened to your pervasion?
Prevasion?
Yeah, it's a really useful ability he used to have. Even if he got hit by an attack, he'd just swoosh right past it. It was real. That was merely an illusion. Type stuff.
I don't remember saying anything like that. Anyway, Pervasion was a countermeasure I used in my previous battles. But things are peaceful again, so I uninstalled it. I could reinstall it if we return to our world, but I don't know how I could replicate it here.
Aw, that's such a bummer.
There's nothing I can do about it now. Even if I can't use Pervasion here, I still enhanced my suit to be stronger than ever. It's all thanks to tech specs Null shared with me.
Oh my, it was nothing special, really. I merely shared data with you. That's totally common knowledge in this world. You're incredible, Lola. Whenever I hear you sing, I'm suddenly filled to the brim with energy. You're popular with the other workers, too.
Thanks, Null. I'm so glad that people in this world can enjoy my music, too.
I wanted to ask, you take on a human form whenever you sing, right?
Yep. You mean this form? This year's my idol mode. It's kind of hard to explain, but this mode is pretty much made for singing.
But you use that mode in battle sometimes too, don't you?
When our kudos hit over 1,000, I change into this mode and start singing. That's what puts Copen into his overdrive state.
Kudos? I believe that means glory or renown.
Yep, it's a number that shows up on the left side of the screen. They're basically like cool points. There's tons of ways to get kudos, but quickly busting up some baddies one after another is an easy way to rack them up. We should totes look into new ways to earn them when we have some downtime.
Copen, you seem to look different when you're flying through the air.
That's my bullet shift form. It's specialized in high-speed maneuverability. I created a program that transforms my armor whenever I use my bullet dash.
Every time I view your combat logs, I can't help but think how cool you look flying through the air like that. Oh, your current form looks cool too, of course. It's incredibly powerful.
Oh, you mean his break shift form? That one's for close-range combat.
This is a power-focused form I created to make the most out of my razor wheel. I was able to develop both of these forms thanks to the data you gave me. I appreciate that, Null.
If I was able to be of use to you, then I, Null, shall carry on without any regrets.
No need to make a big deal out of it. We'll continue to count on you going forward.
Of course! Please do!
You're such a good girl.
Kohaku told me that you used to refer to yourself as the Luminous Avenger X.
I don't remember ever calling myself that.
But you wear such pure white armor, and you're shrouded in a veil of mystery. It's such a perfect name for you.
I know, right? It's so cool. I wish I had a nickname like that.
There is a worker in town whose mission is to give aliases to other workers.
Well, that's a pretty interesting mission.
It is. They go around to each new worker and give them an alias. I received the alias the Pure Saint, but I unfortunately never had the opportunity to use it.
Oh, that's so nice and fitting for you. Hey, Copen, let's go get aliases sometime. You might even get something cooler than Luminous Avenger.
I think I'll pass.
Kohaku, you said that your older sister was the leader of your world, correct?
Yep, that's right. She's cool, kind, and super strong. I couldn't be more proud of her.
I thought of something while going over humanity's data archives. I came to the conclusion that you must be a princess in your world, Kohaku. How wonderful that must be!
Huh?
Huh? You're right! I was the Princess of Sumeragi this whole time!
Wait. Sumeragi is not a monarchy or even a family-owned business. Just because your sister has power there doesn't mean you're a princess.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Being told so surely and bluntly that I'm not a princess is kinda tough to process. Kind of a bummer, too.
Rolling Ripper is an EX weapon that fires boomerangs. They'll travel right through terrain, but not enemies, so think hard before you let them fly. If you see an item on the other side of a wall, this'll scoop it right up. How awesome is that?
I feel it'd be super handy on a cold day where you just do not want to leave bed, but the remote's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, if you want to cut it in half.
Hey, Copen, about that blaster rifle. Oh, wait, it's the razor wheel now, right? I feel like it's gotten way smaller since I first saw it. Now it's more like the knives they use on that steel chef show.
The goal was to make it as small as possible. There were many components that I was unable to repair, though. The blaster rifle was pretty unwieldy to carry around before I modified it. My theory is that it was originally intended to be used aboard some sort of vehicle.
But like, isn't it important research material? Should you really be altering something like that?
It would have ended up damaged either way. Besides, I was able to analyze its internal workings since I had to take it apart.
That thing's bonkers. You know, this world's tech is on another level compared to ours, but the tech in that blaster rifle is way beyond even this world.
Huh? You mean the blaster rifle isn't originally from this world?
It would appear so. This parallel world is not the only other world in existence. There could be infinite others. There is a lot to learn out there, but returning to our own world takes priority. My research will have to wait until then.
When Copen's HP hits 0, my awakened mode will activate sometimes.
Oh? So you're waking up from a nap?
Here, see for yourself. Ta-da! This here's my awakened mode.
Wow! Lola! You look absolutely stunning!
Whenever I sing in this form, Copen enters his overdrive state and can use his bullet dash to his heart's content. The only only thing is, his score gets stuck at 0. But it's like not that big of a deal, right?
It only activates in dire circumstances. Like when people get hysterical strength in life-threatening emergencies.
I get it now. Hysterical strength.
Yeah, that doesn't sound cute. At all. At least call it miracle strength or something.
You said before that if we talk to Copen and get his morale up, it'll activate more often, right?
Unreal! You're saying Copen's morale will improve just from talking to me? Please come talk to me as much as you like. My doors are open 24/7, 365 days a year.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, Copen. Have you been paying attention to your score when you finish a mission? Now, there's no penalty or anything wrong with clearing a mission with a low score. But I'd love to see you clear a bunch of missions with style. You always look so cool. Your score will earn you one of 5 ranks. Do your best and go for the highest one, X rank. Oh my, please don't forget about Lola's Anthem too. If she uses Anthem and her Awakened mode activates, your score would get stuck at 0. When you'd like to challenge a mission for a high score, it might be best to turn the Anthem option off.
Today, I'm showcasing my brand new form, Healing Mode.
Wow, it's so cute! You're such a cutie, Lola! My heart is already healed.
I know, right? But this form isn't just for show. Check this out. I can restore all of Copen's HP like this.
Whoa, seriously? I bet that's really expensive to use.
It's totally free. Just select it from the skill menu and boom! Fully restored HP whenever you want.
That's bonkers! You're on another level, girl! It's like a healing revolution!
Oh wow, that is incredible, Lola. I'll order 10 right now.
What is this farce? Just so we're clear, using the healing skill will convert kudos into score, just like hitting a checkpoint. It won't directly affect mission results, but it's not as if there's no cost at all.
Jeez, you're no fun, boss. It's still free, so I'm not lying here.
What are you putting on this show for anyway?
That colossal maelstrom you see on the skill menu is me and Copen's super combo attack. My engine goes momentarily berserk and puts out a ton of firepower for a huge explosive attack. There's a pretty long cooldown after using it, but it puts out so much power that it's worth it!
Using it will convert kudos into score, just like the healing skill does. If I have a bunch of kudos, it's best to save it for the end. Finishing off a boss with it will net me the biggest score.
Whoa, that's so cool! I got it! Null and I should totally make our own combo attack!
I really appreciate the thought, but I'm afraid I don't have any special move functions. I know. Kopen, could you perform a little upgrade on me?
That won't be necessary. Epsilon. I didn't expect anything to attack us right at the entrance.
He's a worker, so he's a lot different from the security bots that just have simple routines. He can think for himself and even ignore those routines if he wants to. He's a lot more flexible than those small fries.
He was in a bad state when we discovered him, so his AI could be damaged. Either way, it would be dangerous to leave you two here alone.
I'll be just fine. Besides, I have that weapon you made for me.
Oh yeah, me too. I can even fight barehanded if I need to. Hi-ya!
I'll leave a guard drone here just in case. It will alert me right away if something happens.
Whirling Chopper will send you flying high. You can even use its propellers to deliver a swift anti-air attack, too. Try activating it in mid-air, and you just might reach places you couldn't normally jump to. Once you're a propeller pro, you could totally use it to dodge attacks, too.
You can even use it to cool down if you're overheating. What a gem of a weapon.
It is, but you know it's not a fan, right? Hey boss, have you been using your EX weapon Anchor Nexus at all? As long as it's active, Anchor Nexus transforms your bullet dash into a homing attack. It doesn't fire when you press the button like the other EX weapons do, so it takes a little getting used to, but it can target any enemy on the screen, letting you home in on enemies that your dash normally couldn't touch. Pretty cool, huh? Remember, it'll turn on and off whenever you press the EX weapon button. Got it?
Great job, Lola. That song was so good.
Yes, it was truly amazing. It gave me chills all the way down to my main CPU.
Phew, I'm so glad. Okay, time to upload this bad boy.
What are you all doing?
I'm getting them to check my new music video before I upload it to the net.
You're as diligent as ever, even in another world.
The workers all seem to have it pretty rough. Plus, we've been relying on them since we got here, so I wanted to do something in return. I just hope it'll cheer them up a bit. Doesn't matter if it's for workers or people. I just want to make them happy.
Even when things are difficult for you, you still reach out to cheer up others. You truly are the muse of hope. Just hearing you sing has truly filled me with energy and joy.
That's right. We'll save the world with the power of song. I think that once we get back to our world, I'll visit all kinds of worlds and become a super-dimensional muse.
That's quite a leap. But considering how many times you've saved me, if anyone can pull it off, it's you. That should wrap up your maintenance. Do you have any issues moving around?
Oh my goodness! My locomotion is smoother than ever. Your maintenance skills are truly amazing. I always thought humans would be good at maintenance since they are the ones who made us. Guess I was right.
Some are, some aren't. For example, Kohaku did maintenance on my eye once, and I could only see her as a sprite for a while.
I still can't figure out how she pulled that off. It's an unsolved mystery.
Come on, guys. Enough with that already. I already apologized a bajillion times.
Sprite? What is that?
An image made using dots. It's like a picture in video game terminology. They're also known as pixel art. A long time ago, video games had to use many dots and a small variety of colors to represent characters and backgrounds. As technology advanced, they became less common since developers had more options. But pixel art continued to exist as a stylistic choice.
Oh, wow. You're so knowledgeable, Copen.
Isn't it common knowledge? I guess it wouldn't be.
Hey, Copen, have you been collecting those bonus emblems? There are 4 bonus emblems hidden in each mission. You'll even get kudos for picking them up. But don't forget, if you fail the mission, picking them up won't count for anything. If you find every single one of them, you just might get something special.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out.
Hey, Copen, that bullet dash you do. You know, the one that goes all whoosh. It's still as fast as ever, huh?
I guess. But now that I'll have to allocate resources to the break shift, I can't use it consecutively like I did before.
But hey, at least you can use it again immediately after you touch down. Then, if you get over 1,000 kudos and enter overdrive, you can use it as much as you want. Until time runs out.
Yeah, you even switched out those silly-looking batteries you had before, right? That's That's another step forward for you.
Not everything's different, though. You can still extend your dash whenever you bounce off the terrain.
Kopen? That saw weapon of yours is meant for fighting off sharks, right?
Sharks? What are you talking about?
Lola showed me some video records from your world. There was a hero who used an electric saw to fight against a whirlwind of flying sharks.
A saw. Against sharks. I guess she's been showing off that movie again. She's too much sometimes.
It taught me that the electric saw is the true weapon of heroes. You must have become a cyborg due to the injuries you sustained fighting the sharks, right? Then you were separated from your family. Oh my! Perhaps the humans of this world were wiped out by sharks too?
That is all fiction. Sharks don't fly.
Copen! Hey, Copen! I just noticed something totally amazing! If you do this on the terminal by the entrance, bam! Check it out! You can play games!
The creator was incredible. They even went so far as to flawlessly preserve entertainment culture. Let's see what kind of game this is. A young man becomes super popular with the ladies under bewildering circumstances. He must fend off suitors with a pheromone shot. It says that it's a shooting game where you aim for true love. It would appear that this game showcases normal, academy life of the old human world. What an extremely important resource for studying the old human way of life. I must inspect it immediately.
What kind of weirdo develop... Well, I'm certain this is fiction. Don't take it seriously.
My sister is probably worried sick about us.
She's probably so worried that she can't get anything done.
Sister. I'm familiar with sister machines that share a design, but... Do you have a sister, Kohaku?
Sure do. Back in our world, my big sis is the most incredible person around.
Our world is controlled by the Sumeragi Institute, and Kohaku's sister was their second in command.
When we defeated the supervisory AI that controlled everything, my sister moved in to take its place. We were finally able to live in peace because of that, but... I finally got her back home, and now she just spends every day at work. Honestly, I'm a little conflicted.
She wanted to atone for what she did. Fulfilling her duty as a leader is her way of doing so. I'm sure she'll come back to you once she feels that she did her part.
Copen. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll be waiting for her. I'll study hard while I wait. That way, I can really help her out someday.
But wait, there's more. Then Copen looks at Kyota and is all like,
Isn't that just common knowledge?
How funny is that? Copen knows way too much about tomatoes.
Sorry for being informed.
Wow. The human world really is different. It's also fascinating. If it's not too much trouble, I'd love it if you could teach me more about it.
Leave it to me. I'll teach you all kinds of stuff about Copen.
ooh, me too! I can tell you all the secrets about him that only your girl Lola knows.
Wonderful. I promise to be a good pupil.
I'm standing right here. Don't act like I'm not. Also, why are you only talking about me?
Hey boss, have you checked on my song settings?
Wait, you can choose the song that you sing during a mission?
Yep. Once I sing a song for the first time, you can pick that song whenever you want. Whenever I come up with a new song, though, I'm gonna sing that one no matter what. Gotta prioritize the new stuff, right? You can even turn all the songs off if that's what you're in the mood for. Don't worry, I won't mind.
That reminds me, Lola. I was wondering.
What's up?
Overdrive mode still activates even when all of your songs are turned off. Isn't that supposed to be the power of song?
Huh. Yeah, what's up with that?
The song was in your heart all along. That's gotta be it.
The Doomsday Charge is an EX weapon that can be charged up. Now straightforward.
At full power, it'll go straight through both terrain and shields. Oh, and if it hits a baddie, it'll leave behind a ball of fire. I'm pretty sure there are some obstacles you'll only be able to destroy using this bad boy. If you stumble across something suspicious, charge up and blast it to smithereens!
Oh, hey, Copen. Do you think you could use that to turn the bath into a hot tub?
Yeah, probably, but you'll need a bathtub that can withstand the blast.
You know, Kohaku, you and Null seem like your best friends already. Maybe even sister-level close.
Oh goodness, really? I'm so honored.
Now that you mention it, Null does feel pretty sistery to me. She even speaks super politely like Maria does.
Maria? Polite? Whoa! Hold up. You're saying the way she talks is her trying to be polite?
Yeah, that's what she says anyway.
Really? Someone should teach her better. What's up, Null?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just that you were having a conversation about someone I don't know, and my circuits started buzzing a bit.
Oh, crap. Sorry about that, Null.
I'm sorry too. I guess even you can get jealous, Null.
Yes, this is the first time I felt such a thing. I have to thank you two for introducing me to a new emotion.
Is that really something to be thankful for?
The crystals that Copen brings back from his missions are so pretty.
Those are Energia cores. They act as a fuel supply for us. In fact, they supply power to most machines in this world.
Oh, so they're like food for you guys.
It's also customary in our world to give EC in exchange for things and in return for receiving help from others.
So it's basically like money, right? Pretty edible money.
Before you get any ideas, they're essentially batteries. You can't eat them, Kohaku.
Yeah, duh. I knew that. You know, you really treat me like a helpless kid sometimes, Copen.
However, you can use them to power just about anything. They must contain some amazing technology.
Hey! You're ignoring me!
It's kinda crazy, but I'm really getting used to life in this world.
Maybe it's because we lived in poverty for so long, but sometimes I kind of think like... rather than living in peace while my sister protects me, living like this kind of feels right. I'm always telling Copen to take it easy, but I think I'm starting to understand how he feels.
You both have work to do if we want to get used to a peaceful life back home.
It totally feels like a luxury for us.
Girl, if your sister heard you talking like that, you'd probably get your butt struck by lightning.
Yeah, she is an electric type after all.
Wow, electric type? Just what kind of lady is she?
It's getting pretty late. I'm starting to get a little peckish.
Here, you can have one of these. I have plenty more where that came from.
Thanks so much, Null. I'll happily take you up on that offer.
Well, we're lucky you had something for her to eat. I guess there's tons of leftovers floating around with all the humans gone?
Right! It is said that the creator left behind stocks of this non-perishable food. One bar contains enough energy to supply a human with a full day of nutrients, so we're supposed to keep them handy.
That was great!
Nutrition's great and everything, but won't you get tired of always eating the same stuff?
Nope, I could never get sick of that crisp and flaky texture. They even come in different flavors. The one I just ate was... Actually, I have no idea what flavor it was, but it was good.
It looked like a plain, simple block of nutrients. This must be another marvel of technology. If we bring one back home, we may be able to revolutionize our world's understanding of food.
Huh? Did I really just eat something that amazing?